Hello, my name is Tony Garrett and I'm the Academic Director of the Global MIM, which is the Global Masters in Management program here at Korea University. So this is what I'm here talking to you about. I've been at Korea University now for 16 years. I'm originally from New Zealand and I'm a professor in marketing with a specialisation in management of technology. But I've been the director of the GMIM now since last October. So it's been a delight to be part of it, and I'm now just finishing my first full year doing it. Well, the Global MIM is a unique program. In fact, it's a great program for us to be involved with. The Global MIM, as I mentioned before, stands for the Global Masters in Management. And this is a degree that's done in conjunction with the CEMS program. Now CEMS, or CEMS, Centre of European Management Schools program, which has been around for some 30 odd years, is an international program of some of the leading business schools from around the world. And what they've got together is to try and do is to come together to train the next generation of business leaders. The next generation of business leaders in the world need to be global. They need to focus on sustainability. They need to focus on global ethics and global values. And this is at the centre of what the GMIM is trying to do. Now, we're very fortunate at Korea University Business School, and actually it's a really good recognition of the status of the school and the fact that we were selected as the Korean partner for the program. So we've been the partner of the program since 2015, and this is a program that involves schools such as the London School of Economics, the Copenhagen Business School, Cornell, Ivy School of Business, Western University in Canada, among many others. So this is a big program that we're absolutely involved with. The charm of the MIM program, or the GMIM program, and particularly the charm here at Korea University, is that you're actually working with students from all over the world. So of course, we have students from our home school, our Korean students, but we also, every semester, or every term, we have students who join us from many different parts of the world. So if I just look at the reflection of what the group that we've just left us, we've had students from Europe, the rest of Asia, including Hong Kong, Singapore, and Japan. We've also had students from South America, students and also students from North America. Everyone who comes here, they come here, they spend a term here, and these students are very good. Very high calibre, and they very much want to understand global leadership and what it means to be a future leader in business. So from that perspective, they are some of the most excellent students in the world. Now the international students, when they come here, they love it. I think Korea's kind of established its name as saying we're a serious city, we work hard, but we also know how to have a good time. So the students really enjoy their time when they come to Korea. And I don't think I've actually heard of any one student who's had a kind of a negative experience here in Korea University, and also in Seoul, G-MIM. So the CEMS Global Alliance is a partnership of the leading business schools from around the world. Currently there are 34 schools. Initially it was started up with just European schools. So when I talk about this, these are some of the leading, these are the leading business schools in each of the countries. They're all accredited, they all have AACSB, they all have EQUIS. But more latterly, over the last couple of decades, they've now started expanding their partnership from beyond Europe to include North America, South America, Asia, Australasia. So in Asia, for example, our partners with us are KO in Tokyo, HKUST, or Hong Kong University of Science and Technology in Hong Kong, the National University of Singapore, Tsinghua University in Beijing, These are the top business schools of our region. They also include the University of Sydney. But if you look in North America, Cornell, Ivy Business School, South America, schools from Colombia, Chile, Brazil, and of course most of the European countries, they have a school in the program. Now, the wonderful thing about this particular program, it's not just an alliance that is focusing on giving the best quality business education to future leaders. The nature of this particular program is that you can spend one semester at your home school and then you spend one semester at one of your partner schools. So our next intake of students, which is around 10 students, we have students that are going to go to France, Italy, Spain, Japan, Hong Kong, Singapore, Australia. These are students that have come here, they spend one semester working with our fantastic faculty here at the business school, and then they go around, go to other schools around the world who are also known for having excellent teaching, excellent faculty, and they can truly experience what those schools can offer, plus the culture and experience as well that those schools can give. Well, actually the students have a lot of freedom of the courses that they want to take. They are required to take a number of courses as part of the degree. They either do that at their home school or they do it at their partner school. These will include block seminars to actually learn the business environment that they may be on exchange with or at their home business environment. But then they will also do courses such as courses in global leadership, global strategy, and global citizenship. Plus they'll do a number of other skills courses to give them the required skills that will make them the true business leader. Beyond those core courses, they actually have to do a number of different electives to actually make up the ECTSs. Now for me to actually go through every course that they can take will be impossible because every school has their own unique portfolio of courses that they can take. So students here, for example, can do things such as really understanding East Asian business. They can really understand leadership, what makes leadership in an East Asian context. There are courses on entrepreneurship, there's courses on finance, there's courses on a number of different core disciplines that they require in order to make themselves go ahead. So really, there's a lot of flexibility in the degree beyond the core courses that they must take. An open mind. You know, I think that's the one thing that every student, when they're coming into a GMIM course, has to have. I want to emphasize the fact that we are trying to create the next business leader. We're in a very, very dynamic environment at the moment. The world is changing so quickly. The skills that you require today are going to be very different from the skills that you require maybe in next year, 5 years, 10 years hence. What we will try to do is we'll try to give you some of the core courses that will make you successful now and demonstrate to you some of the best practices. But the one thing that I always would say to any student coming in, if you have an open mind, and more importantly, understand that you are at a university to learn how to learn, to be exposed to different points of view, not to have value judgments, but also understand exactly what your values have to be. That's what's going to make you a very successful future global leader. And of course the world is changing not only in terms of its globalization, but also in terms of the responsibility any future leader has to have to the society that they happen to be operating within. That's why, for example, we have these core courses in citizenship and leadership, because they are just trying to expose people, just to understand how other people and other organizations and other cultures may be dealing with some of these core issues that we're currently confronted with at this time. So how do you prepare? Keep that open mind, study well. We do have a language requirement. So if you've got your home language is English, and then if you've got 2 other languages are going to be very, very important. So build up on your language requirements. But generally speaking, come in with an idea that you do want to be a future global leader.